Get to Old Navy 2 days only, today and tomorrow. Wrap up Old Navy's PJ pants for adults for just $5. That's right, $5. Don't sleep on it. It ends tomorrow at Old Navy and OldNavy.com. Valid 12/15 to 12/16, select styles only.
Friday! This is Friday. No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. And welcome. Next month, episode 1000, the first podcast in job search to hit that number. I'm very proud of that. And my other show, Job Search Radio, is going to be hitting episode 500, I believe, late in the month or early February. I haven't kept an accurate count, but I know I'm over 450 episodes now. And today's show is about an answer to one of those tough interview questions. What is it that you would like to develop as a leader? Great question. Hope you find it helpful. Hope you give the show 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher. It helps other people find the show. I hope you connect with me on LinkedIn as well at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. After you connect with me, I'd love to receive a recommendation from you that mentions how the show has helped you, or just a message through LinkedIn that tells me that as well. Recommendations are better because other people can see them too. And now, let's get going. The question for today is, what is it you would like to develop as a leader? Fun trap question. Why is it a trap question? Easily. Because you're basically, in a positive way, being asked to talk about your weaknesses. After all, a lot of people would talk about professional deficiencies that they have, right? And that's the temptation people would have. Oh, I could get better at this. Oh, I could do better at that. This is where I believe I need to develop. Wrong. Now, I think there's a place for sincerity, but not with a question like this. I think the best way to approach answering this question is, instead of saying anything self-critical or overtly self-critical, I think the way to answer this question is by talking about more and different. After all, for most people who are asked this question, I don't care if you're a lead in an organization, a manager, a director, a VP, whomever, the biggest issue is more and different. So more experience, more diverse experiences becomes the ideal way of approaching this. Let me illustrate. Let's say you've come out of a sales organization, or a particular type of sales organization where you know everyone and everything in that organization, and so much of what you're doing is based upon your knowledge of that firm and the people in it. So what you want to do is get parachuted into organizations, a different organization, where you don't know the people, you don't have a sense of what they can do because you haven't worked with them before. And thus, it becomes a learning experience for you as to how to size people up, how to develop relationships, trust, rapport, and such, so that you can start inspiring your team to great things. So again, you don't do things to criticize yourself. You talk about situations where they're different than what you've been in, and different in terms of the nature of the work, the people, and getting parachuted in with limited information and having to sort things out on your own. Different than what you've been in before, and that would stretch you and help you develop in your leadership. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here's a few ways to engage with me. First of all, I just want to say that I no longer do recruiting. I coach people to perform at a high level. So again, I no longer do recruiting. But if you visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, look at the tabs on the top and you'll see a menu of choices for you. First of all, you can hire me to do a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, helping you with a salary negotiation, answering your question, advising you about a decision you have to make about job offers, That's all there is an option. I can do a job search makeover with you where we critique everything you've been doing in your search up until that point and come up with alternatives. If you're relatively early in your search, we can do a complete coaching program where I work with you from beginning to end. It's in half-hour increments, so it doesn't take a lot of time in each session, and that's another way you can do it. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing with folks who like the show and are interested in my help. Lastly, I also want to mention I've got a lot of information at thebiggamehunter.us, and at times it seems like it's too much. So you can look at the best of my material at JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that'll help you find work more quickly. Again, that's JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, hope you have a great day. Take care.
When we go out to eat, we never agree on where to go.
I want burgers.
Pizza.
Tacos it is.
The one thing we do agree on is we all want unlimited high-speed data. That's why we switched to Metro PCS.
Stop by Metro PCS with the whole family and get 4 lines with unlimited LTE data for just $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figured out.
Coverage not available in some areas. Offers require port and of number not currently active on T-Mobile network. During congestion, the fraction of customers using more than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds. Video streams at up to 480p. No tethering. See store for details and terms and conditions.
When we go out to eat, we never agree on where to go.
I want burgers.
Pizza.
Tacos it is.
The one thing we do agree on is we all want unlimited high-speed data. That's why we switched to Metro PCS.
Stop by Metro PCS with the whole family and get 4 lines with unlimited LTE data for just $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figured out.
Coverage not available in some areas. Offers require port and of number not currently active on T-Mobile network. During congestion, the fraction of customers using more than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds. Video streams at up to 480p. No tethering. See store for details and terms and conditions.